Today on Warrior Update, science students travel, STIP tries diving, and we recap this year's homecoming. It's Friday, October 3rd. I'm Juliana Philippek, and this is Warrior Update. Students went on a science trip to the Caribbean. Brooke Marigold reports.
Last summer, science teacher Jim Nielsen took Waubonsie Valley students on a marine biology trip to the island of Roatan, Honduras. Students stayed at the Roatan Institute for Marine Sciences, where they engaged in a variety of activities involving marine life and conservation efforts.
We went to Roatan, which is off the coast of Honduras. It is in a small resort. It's a very nice place. We did a lot of diving. I think we did 10, 11 dives total. There was snorkeling.
We just did a bunch of ocean activities, so every day we'd be going 2 dives every day. You'd also do other activities. We went ziplining on the last day. We did a tour of the whole island. They had this classroom aspect of the trip. So you would do the fun stuff, the dives and the tours and all that, but you would also, I'd say an hour every day, you would go to this classroom on the hotel. They teach you about the fish, about the island. It was a really cool place. It was super unique, really fun trip.
We had some classes throughout the days. We would learn about different fish types and different coral types, and then we would use those skills when we were scuba diving or snorkeling and identify different corals or fishes. I would say most memorable part would either be the shark dive, just because I love sharks, or we got to actually swim and help train the dolphins a little bit, and that was just so amazing. And we got to do a free swim with the dolphins and learning about how they interact with everyone and how they can continue to grow as dolphins, and it's so interesting.
The hands-on experience included working alongside practicing marine biologists.
I learned a lot about what they do with marine conservation and how they help the coral reefs in that general area. So we got to really get and do that stuff that they do.
We learned all about coral. We learned how it's being reforested in the reefs. We learned how to clean it, how to plant it. I really like the scuba diving. It's really cool to get down below the water and get close to the coral and the wildlife. We also got to see a shipwreck, which is around 100 feet below and I think almost 400 feet in length.
Registration is now open for the June 2026 trip. There's a Zoom parent meeting on October 8th. For more information, visit Jim Nielsen in room 271 or email jim_Nielsen@ipsd.org. For Warrior Update, I'm Brooke Marigold.
They've been working hard to organize this year's homecoming. Warrior Update reports.
A student organization has been working hard since the beginning of the year to prepare for Waubonsie's 50th anniversary homecoming this weekend.
Student Council is an organization of students who really work towards trying to make Waubonsie a better community. They do a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff at Waubonsie that just make it a better place. We organize a lot of events, including homecoming and prom. A lot of the decorations, we are behind that. We do a lot of teacher appreciation week stuff, along with other fundraisers and activities that we host just to make the school a better place. It starts by bringing together the people who are in Student Council and just organizing and planning these different events. And it also gives back to the community by having these different fundraisers and events that we host. And we're able to give back to people who are in need, such as the blood drive that we do, the Giving Tree. We just get to help people in our community who need a little bit more help.
And through all of their work, students enjoy a rewarding experience and the time they spend with each other.
What I enjoy most is that it's a really fun and rewarding process, and all my friends are in it, so my close friends during lunch, I get to hang out with them and do all the projects.
The thing I enjoy most is being able to look back at everything that we're doing and just see the full product, especially with homecoming and prom. When we get a look back at the decoration, see it all come together, I think that's the most important part. You guys can always join whenever you'd like to.
So we have weekly Wednesday morning meetings at 6:45, and if you follow our Instagram at WVHS Student Council, I post every Tuesday night to remind you of when the meetings are.
For Warrior Update, I'm Jasmine Hoodemaker.
A correct answer gets a prize, a wrong answer gets to sing. It's time for Wheel Unfortunate.
I'm so excited to be here. Me! Woo! Yeah!
Today we're doing Wheel Unfortunate.
I need one volunteer.
Raise your hand.
Robbie, come up here.
All right, Ravi. Spin the wheel. All right, which number?
I got 1.
All right. Well, what was the first high school in District 204?
Waubonsie Valley.
Ding, ding, ding! Spin that wheel. All right, what did you get?
4.
All right. What tribe was Chief Waubonsie from?
I don't know.
Take a guess.
So since you got it wrong, you have to wait. Come back up. You have to do a chant, okay? A chant. You know, at football games we say chants.
W-A-U-B. Oh. You gotta sing. Come on. Warriors.
If you spin the wheel and you get the question right, you get a candy. If you get it wrong, there's a punishment. All right, what'd you get?
4.
What year was Waubonsie Valley first homecoming?
1980.
Okay, so your punishment is you have to sing a Waubonsie chant. So if you go to an athletic game or any other game, you gotta sing this chant. Go ahead.
You got it.
WAUB.
O-N-S-I-E.
Warriors. Warriors. Waubonsie.
Who wants to spin that wheel? All right, let's go. Okay, spin it. Approximately how many students are enrolled at Waubonsie Valley High School?
I'm gonna go with like 3,200.
You got it wrong! You have to sing a Waubonsie Valley chant.
W-A-U-B.
O-N-S-I-E. Warriors. Warriors. Waubonsie.
From dancing to flag football, here's a recap of this week's homecoming festivities. Girls diving looks to return to state. Principal Jason Stipp reports.
Somewhere beyond the sea.
So I'm here with Lucia Caruso, senior, Ella Buckenauer, junior. And the reason why I wanted to do diving, because I went last year and I watched you two dive at state. Tell everybody.
I got 8th and 9th.
8th and 9th, top 10. We have 2 of the top 10 divers last year in state, right here. I noticed there's like judges that always sit here on the side. They're giving you points. So what are they giving you points for?
I think they're scoring your form.
Okay.
And how much, sometimes it's how much splash.
So it is splash?
Yeah, splash. Like vertical.
So Ella, when I go today, what are some tips for me that I need to be aware of?
Don't hit the board.
Yeah, that's important. That's important. What are the goals this year for both of you, Lucia?
My 6 dive goal is to beat the record that's up there.
Okay.
I'd definitely go to state again.
Okay.
That's another goal.
All right, Ella?
Just like keep improving my consistency in dives, and then hopefully go to state and get a better place.
All right, any other pointers you want to give me before I do this? Can you give me one piece of advice?
Really high.
Try to go high?
Yeah.
So you were talking, I need to spring and go up.
Yeah, we'll teach you the jump.
Okay, okay. All right, we're gonna give this a whirl today. We'll see how it goes. Stipp tries diving. Woo. Warriors on 3. 1, 2, 3, Warriors. You come on. Well, do you have a towel? Oh, this is awesome. This is a little intimidating.
Okay, and now kind of just fall in.
Okay, I can dive. All right.
I was entertained.
I can't kick flip.
Yes, you can.
You think so? I can't do that. As soon as I got in the air, I can't. I'm gonna go up in the air, touch my toes.
Yeah, exactly. Go up in the air first, touch your toes, and then open back up.
Okay, pipe dive, here we go. I can't do it. All right, nice job. Good luck this year. Nice job. Thank you.
That's all for Warrior Update. I'm Juliana Filipek. Thanks for watching. Principal Jason Stipp reports. Wait, I need to do that again. Students went on a science trip to the Caribbean. Oh my god, I just messed that up. They've been working hard to organize this year's homecoming. Why are you standing? Why are you so close? Yeah, back, like, do like the full thing. Thanks for watching.
There we go. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. Mic drop.